In this video, we're setting out on an exciting adventure through the captivating nation of Angola. Renowned for its stunning contrasts and remarkable natural resources, Angola harbors a wealth of hidden geographical treasures just waiting to be discovered. 1. Geographic location. Angola is a country in Central Africa, bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the west, the Republic of Congo and the Democratic Republic of Congo to the north, Zambia to the east, and Namibia to the south. Spanning approximately 1.2 million square kilometers, it is the seventh largest nation on the continent, about 10 times the size of Portugal. The country is divided into 18 provinces, each with distinct geographical, cultural, and economic features. Among them, Cabinda holds particular significance as an exclave, separated from the rest of Angola by the Democratic Republic of Congo. Cabinda is especially important for its abundant oil reserves, which play a crucial role in the country's economy. More details will follow later in the video. Finally, Angola's capital is Luanda, located on the west coast near the Atlantic Ocean. Luanda is a green city with an abundance of trees and gardens incorporated into urban spaces. This brings us to our second point: landforms and landscapes. Angola's landscape resembles a large staircase, gently rising from the coast to the inland plateau. Let's begin our ascent. First step, the coastal plains. Here, the scenery is dominated by sandy beaches, lagoons, and salt marshes. Second step, the escarpment. This is a steep transition zone between the coastal plains and the inland plateau. Picture towering cliffs, steep valleys, and spectacular waterfalls. It's here that the famous Kalandula Falls are found, which we'll revisit later. Third and final step, the high interior plateau. This is the geographical heart of Angola, covering 2/3 of the country. With an average elevation of 1,200 to 1,800 meters, this plateau features rolling savannas dotted with inselbergs, isolated mountains rising like islands from a sea of green. On this plateau stands Angola's highest peak, Mount Moco, at 2,620 meters. Finally, we can't forget the south of the country, where the landscape changes dramatically. Here, the last reaches of the Namib Desert extend into Angola, creating a lunar-like expanse of sand dunes and rocky plains. 3. Climate. Angola's climate is as diverse as its landscape. Most of the country experiences a tropical savanna climate, marked by two distinct seasons: a rainy season from October to April and a dry season from May to September. In the far south, the climate becomes semi-arid, signaling the beginning of the Namib Desert. Here, rainfall is scarce, and vegetation must adapt to harsh conditions. 4. Hydrography. Angola is a true water tower for southern Africa. Its numerous rivers and streams not only irrigate the country, but also its neighbors. Let's start with the Kwanza, Angola's national river. Stretching 960 kilometers, it originates in the central part of the country and flows into the Atlantic Ocean just south of Luanda. The Kwanza is more than just a watercourse. It is the country's vital artery, used for irrigation, electricity generation, and even transportation. To the south, we find the Cunene River. This 1,050-kilometer-long river marks part of the border with Namibia before emptying into the Atlantic. Next, let's talk about the Kubango, also known as the Okavango River. This river is unique. Instead of flowing into the ocean, it disappears into the sands of the Kalahari, forming the famous Okavango Delta in Botswana. But perhaps the crown jewel of Angola's waterways is the Kalandula Falls. Located on the Lukala River, a tributary of the Kwanza, these falls are the second highest in Africa. Picture a curtain of water plunging 105 meters high and 400 meters wide into a lush canyon. It's a breathtaking sight. 5. Natural resources. Angola is a country rich in natural resources, but oil is undoubtedly its most prominent asset. It is the second largest oil producer in sub-Saharan Africa, trailing only Nigeria. Offshore oil fields along the coast have transformed the country's economy, with oil and gas accounting for approximately 90% of exports and around 30% of government revenue. Following oil, we find diamonds. Angola is the fourth largest diamond producer in the world by value, meaning its diamonds are highly valuable even if other countries produce more in quantity. The main mines are located in the provinces of Lunda Norte and Lunda Sul. Yet Angola's wealth does not stop there. The country's subsoil is rich in other minerals: iron, copper, gold, phosphates, all resources waiting to be fully exploited. Additionally, the country's rivers offer considerable hydroelectric potential, which remains largely untapped. 6. Biodiversity. In the savannas of the central and southern regions, you can still spot herds of elephants, although their numbers have significantly declined. The black rhinoceros, a critically endangered species, is even rarer. However, the iconic animal of Angola is undoubtedly the giant antelope, or black antelope. It is the largest antelope in the world, standing up to the 1.7 meters at the shoulder. The northern forests are home to equally impressive wildlife: gorillas, chimpanzees, and a multitude of colorful bird species. In the rivers, you can find hippos and crocodiles. To protect this unique biodiversity, Angola has established several national parks. The most famous is Kisama National Park, located about 70 kilometers south of Luanda. We've come to the end of our journey through the geographical wonders of Angola. Thank you for traveling with us, and see you on the next video.